Hello, and welcome to episode 37 of the DaebakCast. This is a weekly podcast where each week we come together, talk about K-pop, and bring any relevant topics of discussion for your amusement.
You just jipped the kind of funny line.
Yep. Yeah, the last part was. Anyways, as always, I'm joined by Nate.
Baby chaotic. There's no coming out. Which actually kind of sounds like something from It. And I've been reading it all week, so it sounds ominous.
Very ominous.
And also, well, even their name is ominous. Odd Eye Circle.
Yeah.
Odd eye circle, whatever that means.
Yeah.
No one
And
knows.
I'm also joined by Andrew, who usually has three things.
Number one, thank you to Sir Buckeye for creating our K-poppers. So we'll be posting from there on out because we're actually welcome there.
Yeah, go upvote us.
Yeah.
If you use Reddit.
Mm-hmm. Number two, just again, like sending a lot of thoughts and prayers to people out in the Caribbean in the aftermath of Hurricane Maria, and over in central Mexico after that crazy earthquake that happened there. So just please keep in mind, like, donate if you're able to, especially like in times like this where they need a lot of like food, water, basic living sort of necessities are always just hard to come by in these sort of times. So I'd suggest either some type of like local charity, or I personally just donate to Catholic Charities USA because they've been pretty well reviewed. So yeah, I'll leave a link down in the description or something if you want to donate. And last, I saw Card on Wednesday.
For the second time.
For the second time.
Again.
I'll be getting a vlog out soon. But yeah, it was fun. It's always fun to see Card twice.
Yep. Okay, and I'm Jacob.
Sure it'll be fun to see them 20 times too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jacob, and this is your weekly Tableau quote. I had a wonderful song playing loud. There was a noise complaint. Soundproofing won't be enough for the taste proof.
I remember reading that one.
Yeah, it's great. It's very relevant for K-poppers.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Also, Hype, Epic High announced comeback concert. No actual date on the comeback, but we have a comeback concert.
Yeah.
Did he announce the comeback concert before the comeback
the
album?
comeback will happen on the day of the concert.
That makes sense.
Or before, something like that.
Because there's just going to be videos of the song out everywhere anyway. So.
Yeah.
Also, for the record, before anyone flames us, we happen to like BTS and G-Friend, so please don't get mad at us, please. That'll be a topic for next week, but
especially when G-Friend's one of my favorite artists, and I've been listening to them all week for some reason.
Please just don't take that as a blanket thing to like shit on everyone that runs a podcast. I swear.
Yep.
Yeah. I love G-Friend. I just bought the two song album.
Wait, did you have the first version too?
Yeah.
Love Whisper?
I thought there was more than two songs. I found out there was only two songs after I ordered, and it shipped. And I was like, yeah, oh well, it's fine. It's a good album.
I did the same thing with Twice Coaster Lane 1 and 2. I was just like, oh crap, this is just the same album.
And two songs, yeah. So, I guess we can get into topic one, which I guess we should probably cover BTS first.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that was the plan.
Get that out quick.
Yep, so topic one will be review of BTS's new album, Love Yourself, Her. I assume there will be a him eventually.
Maybe, I guess.
Loving yourself.
Well, maybe the repackage. Probably.
Or, yeah, the repackage.
Hey, they stole my line, though.
But they could do, like, Shiny and do Love Her and Him, and then Us or Them.
Us, them.
But okay. So, starting off with the intro, Serendipity, which is, like, standard chill BTS, like, pop song.
Like, BTS usually gets knocked for not having... I mean, objectively speaking, they don't have a strong vocal line, but this is good.
Don't say something like that.
No, I mean, like...
Oh
no,
my god, yeah.
You can't start off on the first thing you say to be negative.
No, but no, like BTS is, well, in comparison to other guy groups, obviously BTS is more like hip hop, like rapping focused than others.
Yeah.
So,
but the rap line definitely gets more of the spotlight.
Yeah, definitely. Usually. Which is why I'm always pleasantly surprised whenever I hear like good BTS vocal tracks. So yeah, I like this one.
Yep. I like how.
Go.
Yeah, I was just gonna say like they just got knocked recently for this, but like I like the wispiness with this song. It's it's nice and chill, and it flows nicely.
Yeah,
it's a good intro to the album, and it really sets the tone for the rest of it.
Yeah, it's almost like a Western style song, and that makes sense obviously because they're
moving out here.
They're moving out.
Yep,
into the West. Next is DNA, which is the title track, which I think is probably my favorite non-hype like BTS single.
Bingo.
Like, outside of like Fire and Not Today and like those songs which I love, which is what I love from BTS, like I think this is my favorite single by them. It's
Bingo.
really, really good.
Like one thing I was afraid of is when after hearing this song I was like there's probably going to be a lot of people who don't like this, like clearly, because I guess, and I think we've explained my history with BTS prior, but like when I started listening to BTS, it was pre I Need You, so like BTS
was way different back
then.
they're
way different. Whereas when
Dark
they,
and Wild?
Basically
Their best
like,
album.
I'd have to.
Oh, I love Dark and Wild.
That's another topic. That's another topic because I have a lot of opinions on their early albums, but so post Dark and Wild, starting like the. What is it called? Like I forget the 2-part thing. Oh god,
I don't remember.
Most beautiful moment in your life.
It's the most beautiful moment. Part 1, part 2, that sort of thing. They started moving towards a different type of style. Like everything, all the music videos are like hella deep and like had like crazy meanings behind them or whatever. This sort of feels like Bangtan's becoming a K-pop group again, if that sort of makes sense. Like.
With an American sounding song.
With American, yeah.
Well, yeah, you like.
I think that's good though. They need to keep their K-popness if they're gonna make it over here. Because the second you go full American, you're gonna lose people.
You don't. Yeah.
Because everyone's already seen that before.
Well, I guess the point where I was trying to go with that is that they could have easily just done a follow up to Wings or like You Never Walk Alone. That style of. Like, basically just, like, everything's deep, just, like, really... Again, that's where BTS started to change their sound, but them taking a new direction is what I really respect in this, is that they're not afraid... Yep. They're not just willing to rest on their laurels and just, let's keep doing this since this style of music is what got us popular. No, this feels like a older style BTS song in some ways, where it's just... It's a lot more upbeat, whereas just like if you think of like last year, like Spring Day, just like really like moody and emotional, like Blood, Sweat, Tears, like really like moody and emotional again. Where like this is a lot more like fun and like it's like hyper like BTS.
Yeah, this reminded me most of Danger actually, just minus the hard rap in the beginning.
Yeah. It's not as hard as that, but like
yeah, and I like the MV. It's simple, but it's got like all the colors and the trippy images and stuff
again,
like
it just goes to show like the contrast between like their stuff last year.
Just exactly.
Everything was just like
all the crazy meanings.
Or no, like a lot. If you look at like how they film or I guess the production of those music videos, everything was almost absent of color. Like Spring Day, everything's so muted, or Blood, Sweat, and Tears, everything's just like marble and sort of thing. This is just like color all in your face, that sort of thing. So again, it helps signify, I guess, like they're turning over a new leaf, so to speak, in terms of like where their sound is going. Which is why, again, I respect BTS so much for like. They're willing to experiment and they're willing to, evolve their sound like Western artists usually do. So they're not they're not just trying to like beat the dead horse until it's just like completely like obliterated. So
and then I really like the choreo with the choreo's really good, especially the part where they all link hands, like all like twisted up.
I know, just
like the wave around.
It kind of reminds me of remember that like the choreo to Energetic by 101. It's sort of like that sort of thing where it's just like, I love that where they do sort of like group choreo, if that makes sense, or like where one member goes into another member's sort of thing. And also just like the part where like it's the simplest part, but when they point to their arm, DNA, and then it like the added like the DNA structure shows up, which is, again, I love basic just like introducing like elements of choreo like that. And also I guess like talking about the actual song, and it's just like it's like future bass like electro pop BTS, which again it's a new sound for them, but you could still see the underlying like BTS nature of the song, which is like it's a sign of a good artist where they can change genre, but you can still identify like it's their music.
Yep. Yeah. I think what makes it like that is, again, it still resembles some of their past music, like Run or Danger. But, yeah, I like it. I think it was a really, again, like, as always, they always have really strong title tracks. So I was happy with it. Doesn't beat I Need You for me, though. That's my favorite from them.
I don't know. I think this might be one of my new favorite Bangtan songs. Again, like, just like Nate, it's anything, like, my new favorite that's not, like, hype, like Fire.
Yeah. Yeah, Danger is my favorite, but this is my favorite non, super hype. Awesome song. Next is Best of Me. For me, I didn't write too much on the song. I just really like the electronic instrumentals that come in. But that was really my only major note.
Is this the one that the Chainsmokers worked on?
Yes, this is the Chainsmokers song.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Like, people were ready
I had no idea who they were.
People were ready to shed all over this song because, Chainsmokers, they're all like generic and like they do the same chord.
Yeah, whatever.
But it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, I've been making this point for the past week or whatever, because everyone I've been talking to about BTS, like at Card or whatever, has been like sort of echoing the same sentiments. It's not a Chainsmoker song featuring BTS. It's a BTS song featuring Chainsmokers.
Produced by Chainsmokers.
Yeah, because everyone was just afraid that it would just sound like a generic ass Chainsmokers song. But no, it's the verses. You can definitely tell it's BTS style. Like they even parts of, the verses. Some of the verses even have echo sentiments of Spring Day in a way, just how soft the vocals are. But then the chorus, the hook, you can definitely tell that's where the Chainsmokers influence comes from. And that's a sign of a good collaboration where it's not necessarily one style or one I guess signature overpowering the other. It's just it's a combination of the both. It's a collaboration. So again, this song was solid. I loved it.
Honestly, I think Chainsmokers are actually starting to understand that fact, because I think the last thing they came out with that I saw was the thing they did with Coldplay.
Yeah.
It still sounded like a Coldplay song to me, not just wasn't completely taken over, I guess.
Yeah.
So again, they actually complimented the artist.
Yeah, that's sign of good production. Where again, you're not supposed you're supposed to sort of enhance the sort of song. You're not supposed to completely take it over. So again, this song it's done very well. And again, I'm surprised at how well it ended up being, because again, I know how generic as hell Chainsmokers songs can end up being. So
yeah.
Yep. Pick up any more?
No, I liked it. The beat is nice. You can tell it's the Chainsmokers.
Yeah, that chorus.
You can also tell that it's BTS. It's still a BTS song, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like I said before, they did a really good job of actually collaborating rather than just taking it over and doing stuff. You can tell they actually let the guys, have some artistry in their own music. So yeah, I like the song a lot. It's good.
Next is Bojuge or Dimple. So this one didn't stand out too much to me. It just felt like a standard BTS non-hype song. Does that make sense?
I like this one. It's a bit.
It's not. Yeah. Okay. So I wouldn't say that in a bad way. It just didn't. It didn't blow me away. So me going into this album, I expected. Just overall in terms of the album, I want more hype songs. I just love BTS super hype hip hop style stuff. So the beginning of this album kind of because the whole beginning of it until the skit is non-hype BTS. So I started getting a little bored. I wish it was mixed up a little bit, if that makes sense, because it's clearly split into two. And
I think they made a conscious decision to split the hype songs.
Split it in two. Yeah. But so I just I started to, I wouldn't say bored, but just I wanted something different by this point.
Well, I mean,
but yeah, the songs are good.
yeah, I don't mind it much because before DNA, my favorite non-hype BTS song was Just One Day from School Love Affair. So like that's like the most like boy bandish like Korean boy bandish song that they ever released, I think. But yeah, this one's pretty good. It sounds like a less like hype I Need You, if that makes any sense, or it sort of echoes similar sentiments to I Need You. So yeah, that's why I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. Again, I think I agree a little bit with Nate. Like, this is my favorite song on the album, but again, like, I like the whole thing. Like, I just hold BTS to a really high standard. It doesn't mean I don't like it. It's just like I like the other songs better.
Exactly. Yep, that's exactly how I felt. Next is Pied Piper. This is a really good rap section. Like, I really, really like the rap section of the song.
Okay, so
that was the thing that stood out to me for this song.
This song is kind of, I guess, I'm the reverse for you guys. Pied Piper didn't stand out to me as much, but everyone seems to love it. Everyone that I talked to seems to love this song, especially. The one part I did like about it though is the guitars are kind of like Daft Punk-esque off of like Random Access Memories, if that makes any sense. Just like really funky, like 70s style. Which is weird for BTS, but it still works. Again, I like that. Again, they're experimenting with that sound.
Yep.
Yeah, I really like the guitar in the background, like and yeah, I sort of like it's sort of almost like using that. It does sort of like a march forward, I guess, almost, but not in a heavy way, like say like Hyukoh did with Wan Lee. It's very like, tiptoe, I guess.
Yeah,
but almost like trotting.
In that way, it's almost it's almost like trot or disco type with the guitar, how the guitar riff is structured. So, yeah, I see that.
Yep. Next is their Billboard Music Awards skit speech. Spoilers: they won the Billboard Music Awards. If you were paying attention,
if you've been living under a rock,
3 months, yeah, pretty much. So it's just their speech from the awards. I didn't listen to it or anything. I don't know if you guys.
No, you should have listened to it till the.
Like, I've listened to it before. I didn't.
No, you listen to it to the end because it's so, because it's supposed to. It leads into mic drop. That's the whole.
Oh, does it really? Oh,
yeah, because that's the whole point of skit. Like, because I come from a huge
they skit. Their skits usually lead to.
Because I love any type of skit. I love any type of skit in an album because I come from like a huge like hip hop background. So like Kanye West would always have skits in his albums or back in the day, and they'd lead into the following tracks. So this does a good job of it's just freaking. They're always thinking like 10 steps ahead because Rapmon is he literally says love yourself in the thing. He's like wink wink. Like they're always trying to drop like crazy hints or something, but yeah. I don't the mic because I think they did a mic drop or something like at the actual like event. So it's sort of a play on like, or they sort of like dramatize the mic drops, and then that leads into the actual song mic drop.
Yeah. So yeah, next song is Mic Drop, which is what I wanted. This is like going into this, I was like, yep, this is exactly what I want from BTS. Like, why did it take so long to get here?
Yeah, like
this is so good.
How I explain this is I think the reason why I like this is so much, it sounds like old school Gorillaz, like off their first album. Like the beat is so nice. Like this might be
that was my first reaction is, dude, this beat is freaking dirty.
Like this is like it's like the dopest like BTS beat I've ever heard. Like not even like fire. I think like the really hype songs are like this hardcore, like this is pretty hardcore rap. Like Ian, this is the closest thing we'll get to a cypher without it being a cypher. So I'm surprised. Yeah. I'm surprised this wasn't called like Cypher Part 5 or anything.
Yeah, which sucks because Cypher.
I wish there was a Cypher. I wanted one.
This would be my favorite Cypher.
So good.
This would be my favorite Cypher. Not even joking.
Better be on the repackaged BTS.
Hell yeah! I need a Cypher.
We haven't had one in a while, have we?
No,
we had one on Wings.
Yeah, Wings had a Cypher.
Was there one on Wings?
Yeah, Cypher Part 4.
Oh, that was on Wings. For some reason, I was thinking that it was on the not Misconceptions. That's shiny.
You Never Walk Alone.
The 2-part.
Most Beautiful Moment.
Most Beautiful Moment.
Yeah, Most Beautiful Moment. Yeah, I was thinking that was Part 4. and then Wings didn't have one, or You Never Walk Alone didn't have one. Okay, Jacob, any other things to say about this?
No, dude, that beat, like, honestly, my
so
favorite
good.
part is the beat. Like
Yeah.
like usually, like in BTS rap songs, they really like Rapmon's rap, Suga's rap most, but like, because they have a really, really good flow almost all the time.
almost always.
But yeah, for this it's like hard on the beat. Like I'm not that huge on like focusing so much on the electronic beat, but it's really, really good. So, yeah.
I liked how it started with the guitar too. Like there's a guitar that plays like a riff, and then then there's turntables, scratches.
That I think that's what kind of
turns on.
reminds me of the Gorillaz aspect of it, where again Gorillaz is a band, quote unquote. So like it was that whole like
Band.
early 2000s
It's one guy.
rap rock sort of thing. So, God, this just again it just makes me like. How dope would a Gorillaz and BTS collaboration be?
Dude,
how
that'd be
amazing
so
would that be?
Amazing.
Like it'd be a match made in heaven. Like like whoever like we need to talk to like that works
They
at
call
like
it
big
Hit.
like someone call up Big Hit, someone call up Damon Albarn and be like, get BTS on your next album and I will buy it like 100 times.
Yep.
Yeah. Next is Gomin Boda Go.
Go.
Okay. This one was weird because it's like almost like reggae inspired, the beat and like the instrumentals.
Oh, a lot of people love this song, but I don't know. This one just it kind of came off as cheesy for me because just I'm sick of trap flute at this point. Like everyone tries to do trap flute. It's just a trope at this point, though.
Okay. See, I actually liked it, but I don't listen to trap, so it's not. It was like a new thing to me.
Oh yeah, I've heard 100 songs like this already, so.
Yeah. Okay. So, for me, this is probably my least favorite. Even
this is the
less
only
than
miss.
Dipple. But yeah, it's just like not my style, I guess. So, as far as like the beat and the type of flow they're using, it's more like similar to like I guess modern hip hop in America, which is not really my thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't like the way they flow, where it's like da 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 da.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It just off puts me. So yeah.
I think just after the drought of non-hip hop hype songs, I was like, okay, we finally got the hip hop hype songs.
Yeah.
So I have to like it. And then finally there's the outro, Her, which is another chill song that like complements the intro.
God, this sounds like really old school BTS. Like, and back when like before they were like famous, quote unquote, like a lot of their stuff was just like old school, like 90s hip hop inspired, like this sort of thing. Like this is just like straight up like out of the 90s boom bap beats, like jazzy, like electric keys. So love this song, and I love Rapmon's flow. I love like the whole like setup of the song. Like amazing track.
This is my favorite song on the album, actually.
It was hard. It's between this and DNA, and I can't choose right now. So.
Well, like Rapmon's rap, like I really, really love the old school style. Like it reminds me of Epic High, actually. Like, dude, I really hope Rapmon is featured on Epic High's album, because I know for a fact Tablo really likes BTS, and I know that Rap Monster like started rapping because of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this sounds like an Epic High song, so I guess that's probably why I like it too. And I never thought I'd get to hear this style of BTS again, because again they've just been moving towards like they sort of like I guess brought the tropical house sort of thing to prominence in a way or another. So I thought we'd never get this style of BTS again. So I love it. It's an amazing way to close out the album.
Yep. I hope they open the repackage this way, or like the second part this way. You know,
because we're getting a second part.
If we do.
They will.
I'm not sure.
You kidding me? Would Big Hit turn down like that's free money? A second repackage?
Yeah, I guess.
You only
that's
have
why
to record
they
like 3
it Her.
songs.
I guess that's why they called it Her, and now they're gonna say Him.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be part 2.
Yeah. I think they'll definitely do Him. So did you guys do the hidden tracks?
I did not know there was hidden.
I listened to a bit of it.
God.
The 8-minute one was just literally them talking.
Well, that's a skit. Yeah, there's a skit that's just talking. But C is the best track on the album, and it's a hidden track that's only on the physical album. It's got the best raps. It's got really good singing.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It's just this really chill instrumental.
It's
like
C.
C. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the only one?
and then there's a skit. There's like an 8-minute skit, but it's just them talking. So like,
Okay.
Yeah, no,
so
she was pretty good from what I listened to.
All right,
but
we're gonna get a live reaction from me.
live reaction from Jacob, because this is my favorite song on the album. I was like, why is this the hidden track? This should have been the title track. And I love DNA.
BTS collaborate with SES.
Yes,
Bada.
yeah. Let's do it. It's so good though. Like, everyone listen to this if you didn't.
Yeah, definitely. This was a good track, so it's a good reason to buy the full album, or like the physical album.
The physical album, yeah. I don't know why it wasn't on the actual digital album.
It's definitely fitting. The name of it though, like I definitely get the Oceanside feeling. They're not even using any Oceanside samples. They're just using like sort of ambiance and symbols and stuff.
I think maybe the reason why this was a hidden track or a physical album only track is maybe it's because it sounds more like something like they cut from Wings or You Never Walk Alone, as opposed to it being a part of the new album.
Actually, yeah, I could see that. That would definitely fit on You Never Walk Alone.
Yeah, it's that sort of style from them. So, it's still a solid song.
Yeah, it is a good song. I like it.
Yeah,
I listened to about half of it, so yeah. I wouldn't agree that it's the best rap, but I do really like the feeling and the imagery that it's giving off without even using samples.
Yep.
I definitely can commend that.
Yeah,
So.
I definitely like that song. And then the skit I didn't listen to because I skipped through and they just were talking the whole time. And I was like, I don't speak Korean, so
Yeah.
that's fine. So overall, for me, I gave it 5 out of 6 because the only thing is I was just looking for more hip hop songs. That's the only reason didn't get a 6 out of 6, and then 3 out of 3 and a 1 out of 1. So 9 out of 10 for me.
Same score. 5 out of 6 music. Again, it was pretty close to being a 10 out of 10, but I mean there are some like dips in those sort of songs. But again, I love not so hype BTS from time, especially because again that's sort of like how I got into them in the first place. Concept 3 out of 3. Again, I love that they're not really just trying to like do the same thing over and over again, just concept wise as well. So I like anything with color basically, and obviously but the bias point. So
Yep.
Jacob.
Okay. Sorry, my OBS is being weird, so I'm just gonna keep it up so it doesn't freeze. Anyways,
smart.
I rated this album a 8 out of 10. I'll tell you why. Hold on. So 5 out of 6 for music.
You're afraid. You're like, oh no.
5 out of 6 for music. Because again, there was that one track I didn't like as much, and then I gave it a 2 out of 3 for concept, just because I feel like they've done better before. So I'm just comparative, I guess, to other stuff. Because I enjoy like the sort of almost ARG aspect to BTS releases, and I was kind of I wish they
really
had, kept with going. And then obviously 1-on-1 for Bias Point. And on top of that, I would have gave Wings You Never Walk Alone a 9, but this doesn't feel as good as that album for me, so that's why I lean towards more
like
8.
If I were to make a comparison between this album and like bringing it back to Kanye, where this like this album might be the 808 and Heartbreaks album, where because there was a time when Kanye was like his thing was just like old school, like soul 80s, like Motown sort of thing, and then 808 and Heartbreaks came out and it was just like all like auto-tune, like sort of ephemeral or like sort of stuff, and then that's always considered the black sheep of Kanye albums. So this might be considered the black sheep of BTS albums, just because it's such a different sort of style from them. But I mean, again, I'm not really complaining that they didn't do like the crazy ARG stuff, because making another example with Western music, My Chemical Romance, they got really big with Welcome to the Black Parade, and like it was just like all this like crazy, like almost rock drama opera-esque sort of stuff with their music videos and like the songs and like their concerts and performances, and eventually you get tired of that. So again, they just want to become a band again, so I can understand why they don't necessarily have to keep continuing with it. So
Yeah.
Yep.
but yeah, so that would leave our total at an 8.
It'd still be a 9, I think, right?
No.
Yep.
9.
Still be a 9 out of 10.
8.6.
So,
Yep.
Truly Daebak album.
Definitely a truly Daebak album, and we'll see where this ends up lining up among the rest of our albums whenever we make our best of at the end of the year. But it's probably gonna be on there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. you have Dreamcatcher and you have G-Friend. And for Fly High, Dreamcatcher went a little towards G-Friend. And for Rainbow, G-Friend went a little towards Dreamcatcher. So, like, Rainbow is still a G-Friend song. It's not a Dreamcatcher song. It's not that hard. But it's closer to Dreamcatcher than they've ever done. So, because it's got, like, a really cool guitar.